Before the cameras, before the loud arenas, before he became the symbol of raw, unfiltered power, there was just a boy in a modest town of Iran. A boy with a body too small for his dreams and a world too harsh for his hope. That boy was HADI CHOOPAN. He wasn't born with a silver spoon, nor did he have access to luxurious gyms or celebrity coaches. What he had was silence. The kind of silence that only comes from hunger, not just for food, but for purpose. Every morning was a battle, not against competitors, but against doubt, against poverty, against an invisible ceiling that told him people like him don't become champions. While others his age played with toys, HADI was lifting bricks, training with rusted weights, sometimes using bags of rice as dumbbells. His gym was a garage. His audience was his own reflection. His coach, pain. His motivation, survival. For years, nobody noticed him. For years, he trained in the dark, sculpting not just a body, but a will so indestructible it would one day silence the world. When he stepped onto his first amateur stage, people laughed, not because he was weak, but because they didn't expect someone from there to be here. But HADI didn't flinch. He didn't need approval. Every rejection became his pre-workout. Every insult added weight to his lifts. And as the years passed, the boy from Iran began to transform. His muscles weren't just big. They told stories. His shoulders carried generations. His eyes burned with fury and faith. In 2019, the world took notice. They called him the Persian Wolf, but what they didn't realize was wolves don't need to announce their arrival. They just hunt. And in 2022, the hunt ended in glory. HADI CHOOPAN stood atop the bodybuilding world as Mr. Olympia, the title every muscle man on earth dreams of. But for HADI, it wasn't about a trophy. It was a message. No matter where you're from, greatness is not about your address. It's about your attitude. The victory was thunderous. Cameras flashed, chants echoed, and for a moment the world bowed to the warrior who rose from shadows. But every storm brings stillness. 2023 was a test. Injuries lingered. Controversies circled. And when 2024 came, something was off. The physique wasn't as sharp. The energy slightly dimmed. And then, the unthinkable. He lost. The title slipped from his hands. Whispers began. He's done. His time is over. The same mouths that once praised him now questioned his worth. For any man, this would be the end. But HADI CHOOPAN is not any man. When the lights went out, he didn't sulk. He strategized. He vanished from social media. No vlogs, no flexing, no interviews. Just iron and isolation. In a quiet corner of Iran, far from the Olympia stage, a fire was reignited. He trained like a man possessed, waking before the sun, eating discipline for breakfast, lifting till his skin tore, bleeding through reps, rebuilding his soul. He wasn't chasing a title anymore. He was chasing vengeance, not on anyone else, but on the version of himself that let the crown slip. Day after day, he pushed further. While his rivals did podcasts and partnerships, HADI was eating silence and drinking sacrifice. He trained till the mirror wept, and when Olympia 2025 arrived, the beast was back. But this wasn't the HADI of 2022. This was something else, something terrifying. His physique, granite. His eyes, lasers. His soul, unshakable. As he walked on stage, the crowd didn't cheer. They felt him. Every pose was poetry. Every flex, a punch to every critic. He didn't just win the show. He made history, standing tall once again as Mr. Olympia, not just with muscles, but with message. You can lose your crown, but not your courage. You can fall, but legends rise. And rise he did, in full glory, in full rage, in full redemption. HADI CHOOPAN'S story isn't about bodybuilding, it's about belief. It's a mirror to every dreamer who's ever been told, you're too small, too poor, too late. Because in his journey, we see pro,